Well, this is really depressing. I just did a whole reading for Pisces and it was 44 minutes long. And I didn't have enough storage. Talk about Mercury in retrograde. Interference. I had a great message for Pisces. And I have all your cards laid out. So, I'm going to go back through it. I mean, your first 10-15 minutes was awesome. And it's frustrating because I wanted to get on to do the double readings. So, maybe I'm going to get on. No, I'm just going to do this. I mean, I had the whole thing. I'm so frustrated. Either way. All right. The thing that I was getting for you guys was the whole, I was kicking this idea around, and sort of like Gemini, I started seeing pictures of the movie clip. Like, that's how God talks to me. That's how Source talks to me in parables like that. And what he used for you guys is the Chronicles of Narnia. Seriously, I think that's what I'm going to do. A whole series on a character of Narnia. But today, we're going to talk about what's been stopping you guys. And it all came out like in your reading, exactly like what I channeled, and I lost it because I didn't have enough storage. So I had to delete videos. I gotta get a regular camera at one point. However, your central issue, look. Two of Wands. Narnia. What is this road? You got two paths to choose. What do you think they are? They start with an F. Fear and faith. And what was crossing you was this, the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you're worried about stability and being able to handle what is on the other side. What is in those bushes? If you walk in faith or you walk in fear. You're just so comfortable like this. Like, you want your stability. Like, and honestly, I'm going to tell you, I already have everything laid out. What clarified that was the devil. Dark forces have been silencing you. You guys are that magical. Here's the thing. I think dark forces, you hear and see everything. You're ruled by Neptune. That's upper echelon stuff. Stuff that, like, most people would be, like, not be able to comprehend. And it freaks you out. And then you have nobody to talk to about this stuff. Because you think you're gonna be judged. Like you're crazy. Well, you wanna know what? Right now, you've been silenced. Dark forces have been silencing you for your fear of being judged unfairly. Labeled as nuts or crazy, or my granddaddy was a Pisces. I never met my grandfather. But I know my grandfather. My granddaddy, I said it in another video. My granddaddy has been watching out for me since before I come to this planet. He picked me. He's like, I'll take her. She can be a part of my family. She's a fighter. Yep. I'm an Aries. However, another fighting, probably one of the most powerful Lilith positions is in Pisces. And it's in my 5th house. My creativeness. Now, I get it. Like, this is all new for me. However, I've always been able to see things, hear things, but I was silenced. And then I noticed the more I started opening up my mouth and actually speaking the stuff out, and things would start to happen, and I would be like, and then I'd speak, and I'd be like, and then I see karma. And that's why I said in one of my videos, I gotta be careful of my words, because they contain so much power. Words contain power. And here, these fell, actually. They were in your foundation. You had the 6 of Swords in reverse. Not moving, like you're afraid to move forward because of this. The Queen of Swords. Someone in your fundamental foundation had stunted you with harsh communication. That honestly, I know this because it was in your childhood. When you were still learning how to process things, you probably had imaginary friends. You probably had, or you actually had friends that you didn't realize were like angels playing with you. Or fairies playing with you? Oh yeah. And you might have said something to somebody. And you felt like you were getting this. That's not real. Stop talking that way. You sound, nah, that don't exist. Ghosts aren't real. When you're dead, you're dead. Stop saying that. You don't see that stuff. However, here's the thing. It caused you to go into fear. Because it came out like this. This person did not mean to come off like this. They didn't mean to come off judgmental. Even though it seemed that way. At the time, it's a karmic ancestral line. My parents told me the same thing. It's not real. That stuff doesn't exist. Oh, boy, did I find out the hard way. I found out stuff on my own. Basically, the stuff I learned about spirituality didn't come from my parents. My parents are extremely spiritual people. They're a good Christian family. However, my mom's Virgo, your opposite sign. She would come across like this. Facts. I only want facts. I don't want no faith. If it's in the book, it's real. If it's not in that book, it ain't real. From Genesis to Revelation. Are you kidding me? We have to have faith. Just like I'm telling you, in your overview, you have the Ten of Cups. You're overflowing with information, Pisces. You need to tap into it. You need to start speaking it. You need to... Look. This is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles in the upright. As you're holding on to all this information, I think, you want to know what? You're going to start doing this. Because this is in your overview. This is what's coming down. This is what's being pressed down into your being. You've been downloaded with this stuff. You got Neptune as your ruling planet. So, Pisces, for your future, got the Nine of Cups. Whatever your wish, wish whatever you want. Whatever you want. However, it could create some conflict. It could create some conflict. But have faith. You have faith. You want to know why? Spirit's seen your hard work. He knows. Source knows about this. How hard you've been working. And look what's coming in. This could be a Gemini. Could be a twin flame. So your partner, whoever you're supposed to do this thing with, who's magical, just like you. Two heads are always better than one. I can't wait till I find my partner. I don't know, they gotta find me. I'm not really looking. So, how others see you, the Three of Pentacles. Like, in reverse. I don't think you're that powerful. Because you kind of made your... Seriously, Pisces, I have to confess something. I didn't realize how extraordinary your sign is until I started studying your sign. And I'm like, all right. Why are they so meek? Why? Because you were silenced by dark forces. You see things, you hear things. And they're correct. You're getting downloads, massive downloads from God, source. And you need to start writing stuff down, ideas. And you get woken up in the middle of the night, you need to start recording, videotaping. You start channeling. I'm telling you, I'm an Aries and I can do this. But I'm telling you, I'm 43. There's some young Pisces out there that's better than me. Way better. You know? Also, how others see you, that clarified that, is strength in reverse. They don't think you're strong. They don't think you're strong enough. So I have a confession. That's how I was like, oh, why? I realize you're immutable, magical. Your life is basically daydream. Yeah. It's Narnia. It's Narnia. Like, you guys can live in another realm and still exist, like duality. Two fish. You can still be in this realm, but be in that one at the same time. How? Because you're magic. Step into your power, Pisces. Have faith. Speak it out. One of the things I said in the other video that got screwed up was doing confirmations to yourself every day in the mirror of, I am psychic, I am powerful. I'm going to walk in integrity first and listen into my intuition. Piggybacked by speaking my truth, no matter whose feather it ruffles. Watch and see what happens. See, you have all this stuff that you think about. This is in your hopes and fears position. Rejection. Felt very isolated and abandoned many times. And this down here is that core, deep-rooted fear. That is what is gonna, and it was karmic. Dark forces tried to stop this. They can't. For a season they could. Guess what? Guess what? For a season they could. Come out with this. Blazing fire. Beautiful. Fiery. Carefree. Not giving a rip. Another mutable sign. The one right before you. Very magical as well. Sagittarius. This could be someone coming in. Could be an air. You have an air sign coming in. There's air all over this chart. All over this read. There's fire as well. However, I guarantee it's probably a Gemini or a Sag. Guess. This was in your main spread. Guess. Guess what clarified. All that stuff you were concerned about, what crossed you, 10 of Pentacles, you were worried about that? You got an ace. Fresh new start. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. How dare you? Pisces, I'm telling you. We need you. We need you. Start speaking out what you see. However, I think that you guys realize how powerful words are more than anybody. And so I really think that fear and all that stuff, I'm telling you, it freaked people out who are adults that were around you. Because you'd be like, oh, look at, and they would actually then see it. And they'd be like, that ain't real. And then it would disappear. And then that would kind of hurt you. And be like, and then they would chastise you and say, don't you do that again. That's not, that's evil. Just like probably people would judge me. I don't care. You wanna know what? If you are an empath, you are walking in light, and you're trying to help the collective and help people with a pure heart and pure motives, watch the miracles happen around you once you start opening up your mouth. I seen it. Look, by the way, this is at the bottom of the deck. overall energy. It's what you're supposed to do. Speak it out. Even if it pisses people off. It's all good. You're supported. You're supported by always sift it through. Integrity first. Don't just fly off the handle and speak curses over somebody. Okay? Speak life. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. I'm going to give you one more example. And this is biblical, and I don't give a rip if you don't like it. Or if you're a witch, or I don't care. We all know the text. It talks about the power of your tongue and what you say. How did God, in biblical senses, create the earth and everything in it? He spoke it. He didn't think it. He didn't manipulate it. He spoke it. He didn't telepathically have, I know you guys do. I know you read minds. I can sometimes too. It's really weird. But that's coming into that flow. And that's where we're at. This is a magical time. I said it in the other video. You need to cut off fear and replace it with faith. That what you're hearing, your gut, your intuition is telling you and guiding you the right way. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. The reason I did this reading was because you guys had the second highest views, and mwah, thank you. Please comment in the comment section. And if you're a cross-watcher and you're hoping Pisces gets what they have coming in, I'm sorry, they're not. If they hurt you, I'm sorry. And I'm sure that, honestly, they're sorry too. And I'll say it for them. Forgive them. They didn't know. And that's pretty much have been my whole thing. This has been an ongoing theme. Getting detached from people who are toxic so that you can move forward in your evolution of your soul. And that's what we're doing with Pisces. Okay? Either way, lose fear. If you have any questions, I'd love to have a question answer thing down in the comment section. Subscribe. Please comment. Tell me if I'm wrong. I know many of you are... Hold up. Tell me you haven't been psychically attacked and silenced. I know I have. In the workplace. By a magical Virgo. She freaked me out, man. And after that, it was all downhill from there. Whatever. And I was at peace when I left because I got to see the corruption for what it was. However, I'm waiting for the right time. Justice isn't mine to repay. So, hey, things happen for my better. Something better is on the horizon. Something better. I can be me on here. I couldn't be me in there. So, Pisces, I hope you have an incredible, amazing next 2 weeks. For real. Step into, after this, the next solar eclipse is like stepping into your superpower. It's Narnia, baby. It's Narnia time. Alright? You're Lucy. That's your character. That's who you're supposed to be. Okay? Lucy's been missing. I was having a discussion about this. I'm going to do a whole series about the characters of Narnia and like the mutable signs and all that. But either way. And it all has to do with this Pisces energy and Neptunian and from another world. So it's like, this is the type of downloads I get when I just sit and marinate and I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. Love it. Either way, that is your reading. Let me know what you think. If you want me to do a series like that. If you never watched Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Pisces is Lucy. Watch that movie. That's your character. I put that together right away. And the other characters are very easy to tell. And we'll discuss that if you guys want to talk about it. But if you want to leave comments down in the comment section, I want to get to know my subscribers. So please, like, talk to me. Like, I want to talk. So, I'll probably do a lot of channeled stuff too. Where we just get on here and chat. See how you're doing. Either way, I love you. Mwah. Have a great rest of your lunar eclipse. I know it's a hard stuff to go through, but you guys are magical. You got a new start. So, you guys have a good one. I love you. Bye.